Good evening, everyone. We are live here in Eureka at the marina this evening at Woodly Island. We do have some sad news to report. We are live here in Eureka at the marina at Woodly Island here. So if you're just now joining us, we're here because this boat, the Karolee, is a ship without a crew and had set off from Washington near Puget Sound. It's a salmon trawler, the Karolee. It traveled alone because apparently the captain fell overboard. We still don't know exactly what has happened. So the Coast Guard has now tied her up here at Woodly Island, tragically without her captain, who we do believe to have been lost at sea somewhere between Washington and the Northern California coastline here. So, fisherman Joel Kawahara, a well-liked member of the salmon fleet, was fishing alone aboard this vessel, the Karolee, when he apparently fell overboard. The last time he was heard from was 7:30 a.m. Friday on August 8th. So about a week ago was the last time he was heard from, while fishing off of the Washington coast. So with no one aboard, Karolee continued south, heading directly in a straight line, but gradually carrying offshore for about 4 to 5 days unmanned. Very sad, tragic situation here, particularly for people who are going to miss this fisherman. So the U.S. Coast Guard did intercept the drifting vessel about 60 miles southwest of Eureka after tracking it with the signal showing a steady 4-knot southerly course. So again, we do believe that the captain fell overboard under circumstances we're just not sure of. So Coast Guard crews boarded the vessel at sea on Tuesday and found that Joel was not aboard. Again, that's Joel Kawahara, a fisherman from Washington State. No confirmation yet on whether Joel was wearing a life jacket when he did go overboard. The Karolee was towed into Humboldt Bay and is now tied up here at the Woodly Island Marina. Joel's extended family and fishing community have been notified of the situation, which is no doubt sad news to get. So Joel's last text to a friend described foggy conditions and a whale surfacing apparently less than 50 yards from his boat. So some of his last moments involved a whale sighting that he relayed in a text message to a friend. Fellow fishermen described Joel as a great friend to many in the salmon fleet. He is going to be missed. And now here sits the Karolee in the harbor of Humboldt Bay in Eureka at Woodly Island. I'm gonna get a little closer to the Karolee here, see how she's looking. Of course, a really sad development. Our condolences go out to the family and fishermen who are going to miss Joel. And here you can see in the front window there is a very familiar bumper sticker to locals here, which says "Save the Klamath Salmon." So again, the Karolee was brought into the dock here at Humboldt Bay at the marina without the captain, Joel Kawahara, nowhere to be found on board. And this vessel traveled days by itself, essentially on autopilot, from Washington all the way down to about 60 miles south of Eureka. Some feedback from a fisherman. He says, "For fishermen who fish alone, this is our worst nightmare, falling off of the moving boat and being unable to catch it. So just having to watch it troll or drift away." And again, we don't know any details really about what took place or what caused the Karolee to travel so far alone, why the captain was not on board, whether he fell off or how. Stay tuned to Redheaded Blackbelt. We'll try to get details on this situation. And yes, a very sad development here. It's Ryan Hutson for Redheaded Blackbelt.